Squirting. Some women experience it, others don't, and so many wonder if it really matters. The truth is, squirting isn't about being better in bed or proving anything to a partner. It's simply one of many ways the body can express pleasure, and like any part of intimacy, the meaning behind it depends entirely on the person experiencing it. So what actually happens when squirting occurs? During sexual arousal, the body goes through incredible changes. The urethra, the same little passage that carries urine, is surrounded by tiny glands called the Squirt glands. These glands are sometimes called the female prostate because, in a way, they are the body's counterpart to the male prostate. When arousal builds, these glands can fill with fluid. Then, as orgasm approaches, the pelvic floor muscles contract, putting pressure on the tissues around the urethra. For some women, that's when a release happens. Sometimes it's just a few drops, and sometimes it's a flood, but either way, it's completely natural. The fluid itself is usually clear and watery, and research shows it can be a mix of diluted urine and fluid from the Squirt glands. That might not sound very sexy when broken down scientifically, but in the moment, it can feel powerful, surprising, and even liberating. It's also worth noting that squirting isn't the same as female ejaculation. Ejaculation usually refers to a small, milky fluid released from the Squirt glands, while squirting is more like a gush. Both are normal, and neither is required for amazing sex, but the real question is, how do women feel about it? That's where it gets interesting. In a study where women were interviewed about their experiences, 3 main feelings came up. For some, squirting brought a sense of amazement and pride. It felt like discovering a new part of themselves, a kind of sexual superpower. Some even described it as a breakthrough or awakening. They actively sought it out through books, workshops, or with attentive partners, and felt unique, almost special, when they realized they could do it. For others, the reaction was more indifferent. It didn't feel tied to orgasm or deeper pleasure. It just sort of happened. They only noticed because the sheets were wet, and it didn't carry any deeper meaning. And then there were those who felt unsure or even uncomfortable. For them, squirting was messy, inconvenient, or confusing. Some thought they had accidentally peed, and instead of feeling empowered, they felt embarrassed. What this shows is that squirting doesn't mean the same thing to everyone. For some, it's exciting and empowering. For others, it's neutral or even awkward, and that's okay. Every body responds differently, and every experience is unique. Here's the bottom line. Whether you squirt or not doesn't make your sex life any more or less satisfying. It's just one possible expression of pleasure, and it doesn't define how good intimacy feels. What truly matters is that you're present, comfortable, and enjoying the connection with yourself or your partner. So if it happens, embrace it. If it doesn't, that's perfectly natural too. Your sexual journey is yours alone, and pleasure comes in countless forms.